he will join us within a second. Here we go. We are live on
Hi.
many platforms. Let's set up.
Yes.
Gadi will join me. Hi,
Perfect.
wait, I can see you.
Yeah, perfect. So
Yes.
I'm joining here on
Yes.
Instagram. So there we go. I
Go.
made the request. Hi, everyone on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, I think TikTok Live, everywhere. We're live on all platforms. And this goes
Live.
out
Let's
on
see you live.
Spotify and every major podcast platform afterwards. So it's very, very nice to be on.
Okay.
And
Yes.
today we're talking about the topic of loneliness. And loneliness is something that a few people that I know, clients and even friends, have brought up to me as something that's quite a major problem that affects their life. They want to get into new relationships or make friendships or find love, and they feel lonely without it. Or they're in relationships, but they feel really, really, really lonely, even with people around them. So that's the general topic. But the first thing I always like to say before we get into anything is that Mayer gives answers that many people say are mind expanding answers. They're not the answers that you expect. They're different. They come at you at angles that might even seem no, can't be. But then when you actually look, it's like, oh, wow, that's different, but maybe it can be. So the disclaimer is be
Gali,
open.
you are lost in all the platforms.
Really?
Yeah. Now you are back. You got frozen for a second.
Oh, okay. For how long? What's the last thing you heard?
That you started to talk about it's different, etc.
Yeah, long
So
story short, it's different, but if you're open to it, it will expand your mind and just let the medicine work. So that's the first thing you need to realize. Be open to what you're going to hear. And before we jump into this topic, there's one more thing that we're going to do, and it's a new section on the podcast. Every week, we're going to take one popular saying that everybody says and debunk it, because there are many popular sayings that are actually total fake realities. So that's what we're going to take. And the first popular saying for this segment that I want to ask you about is the saying that you need to love yourself.
okay.
Why is that not true? Or is it true that you need to love yourself?
You cannot love you. You can love your body, you can love your mind, you can love your car, you can love your wife even.
Even as far as,
How extreme it is.
yeah.
But
Uh-huh.
something cannot love itself, because if I need to love myself, it means that, let's say that this is me. So me need to create some kind of a synthetic me that love the original me.
Mm-hmm.
So the problem with that is that it's actually quite vicious, because it tells you something like, the joke that they said that God promised man that because he loves him very much, that he will make a beautiful woman, a lot of them, and he will put them in every corner of earth. And then he went ahead and make earth round. So
Yeah.
you cannot win.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes.
So you cannot win, because you cannot love yourself. So if you cannot love yourself and you try to love yourself, what you're going to get is a continuous failure. And the problem with failure is that once you fail, you stop.
Mm-hmm.
Once you
Mm-hmm.
fail, stop. If you fail in a relationship, you stop creating relationships.
Yeah.
You may
Yeah.
have a relationship, but you will not create it.
Yeah.
Once you failed, let's say you try to play guitar, and you try and you try and you try, and you failed and you failed, you would stop playing guitar.
Right. That's so true.
So that's why success, by the way, our definition of success is the sum of all validated improvements. Because if you don't have improvements, you will fail. It also tied to another principle that while you fix machines by finding what's wrong with them. You fix people by finding what's right with them. It's all in line with this one thing, which is if you try to love yourself, you will fail, you will stop, you will deteriorate. And whoever invented this thing is vicious. One day I will find him when I help people around the world, and I will give him
Yeah.
some very slow process that
Yeah, yeah. I mean, no, I see. Yeah, I can totally see that, and it's, yeah, it is one of those things that comes in that looks really true, and it seems like this is a wonderful thing to do, but it actually somehow leads you down the wrong path.
yeah, it's an
Mm,
impossibility, and it's built on very specific kind of mechanism that get people to look for something that you cannot find.
yeah, I see.
Um, if you had a situation at school or during life that you were, but this is really simple. Let's say you learned mathematics or you learned something, and all of a sudden you say, but this is very simple. The reason it was so hard for you to learn it because you had this idea that it's difficult.
Hmm. Yeah.
So you had something that you tried to achieve to undo the difficulties, but it was never difficult, so you couldn't really do it. The same thing here. If you try to love yourself, you will fail. You can love your behavior, you can love things that belong to you, but you cannot love yourself. On this, in the same way that you cannot, no one can hurt you. The only thing that they can hurt is your body, your possession, but not you. They can hurt your mind, but they cannot hurt you. It's
Hmm.
impossible. And if you're afraid, you'll see the more you're afraid, the more they can hurt those things, because you now saying, okay, I can be hurt, but you
Mm.
cannot. So you become useless.
I see. And when you say you mean you as a spiritual
You
being,
should be,
who
yes.
you are. Yeah.
Yes.
The being. Wow. Amazing. 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 Yeah,
So
that alone will get the gears turning for anyone listening of like, okay, that's different, but it's true.
yeah,
Yeah.
let's take an example. A person that was really productive and helping people, and even helping his children. And at one point, he decided, you know what, it's enough. I'm going to help myself now. I need to think about myself. You'll see that that person will start to deteriorate. He will disconnect from his children. He will do things against the family. He will now drop his responsibilities. He will become worse and worse and worse, because he was very productive doing something amazing, which is really helping other people. So he saw people, who you are your viewpoint on others. So you thought other people are worth your help. And now you say they are not worth my help. I'm worth my help,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
which means
Uh-huh.
I'm useless. I need help.
Uh-huh. I see.
Powerful people don't need help. They're helping.
Yes.
They're
And but
willing to
doesn't
receive help. They're willing to
yeah.
receive help, but they don't need it.
Yeah, I see. But if they're helping others, doesn't that mean, look, other people are useless?
No, it means that when I help a person, there's two ways to help. Number one is to come and give him, give him, give him, give him, and it's because he's useless, and and by helping him, I make myself strong. Okay.
Okay.
But the help can be cooperative, which means I contribute to your motion, you contribute to mine. So I
Mm-hmm.
give you something, you give me something in return. And what does and you will see that despite the fact, did you ever? I'll give you a concept. Did you ever had a situation when someone came to you and say, "After all I did for you, this is what you're doing to me"?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did it ever happen to you? So basically, uh, you come to someone and you were his friend, and you helped him and you helped him and you helped him, and you have the feeling that now he owes you
Mm-hmm.
because you helped
Mm-hmm.
him.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Or he has the feeling that you owe him because he helped you. Yes?
Yeah.
The truth of the matter is that the only reason you do something for someone else, only reason, because you consider it helps you, not
Mm.
him. It helps you. If, by the way, it helps him, that's okay. But he actually helps you because he gives you someone to help.
I see. Which is a, yeah, that does help you to have someone to help. Yeah.
Exactly, because you want to help others, not yourself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because you want to demonstrate your ability. How by I can help you. And he's very nice, and he's willing to, he's agreeing that okay, fine, you can help me. He's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And the same viewpoint of I'm not helping myself, I'm helping him because that's the only thing that give me a value. Why? Because my who am I am my viewpoint on others. So if I see that others are worthy of my help, and I can create relationship with them, and by the way, that's will lead us also into loneliness, and I
Mm-hmm.
can
Yeah.
create relationship with them. I can contribute to them, and I will insist that they will contribute to me. I will give them the benefit of helping me. So
Yeah.
I'm giving them the benefit. You give me money, I thank you for giving me the you thank me for giving me the benefit, for giving you the benefit of giving me money.
Again, sorry.
So you giving money, yes, so you need to thank me for giving you the benefit, for allowing you to give me money. It's
I see. So
exactly opposite.
so if I go and I pay a coffee shop for the
Mm,
coffee, I need
mm,
to thank I can this angle, I thank them
for allowing you.
for allowing me to pay them.
That's why there is a retail therapy.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what?
true.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Retail therapy, because
because it's
thank you for giving
really,
me something I wanna buy.
yeah, it helps you.
Yeah. Mhm, mhm.
It's
I see.
really the opposite of what everyone think, and you'll see that once you start to think, no, he's bad and I'm not going to help him, and oh, look what I've done for him, he did nothing for me, or now I need to think about myself, all the same trap. You deteriorate, you become useless, and you say, in other words, I'm useless because my power is to help you,
Mhm. I see.
not to help me.
Yeah, got it. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Wow. Okay, that's great. Let me. I think that that's already like that. We could basically end there, but I want to dive into the topic. But that's amazing. Let me read the comments. Your wellness for life. Greetings all. Anna, hello. Kapil, hi. Hi, Marielle. Hi, Harold. Hi, Shemaya said amazing. Kapil, I completely agree with Mayor, as I completely understand it. Kapil said, wow. And another viewpoint, what if we say that loving yourself actually includes loving all parts of your life? Basically, loving all the parts of life.
But you say your life, so it's not yourself. Loving all
Okay.
part of your life, it's belong to you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Meaning what?
not.
Sorry.
I'm not my body. I'm not my family. I'm not my group. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not God. He's
Mm-hmm.
separated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I see.
I'm God of my own creation. Yes. But so all parts of life, that all of them are separate to me,
It's not
because
you.
this
I
is
see.
my life. It belong to who?
Yes. Yes. So in that case, that would be more accurate. You can love parts of your life, but you don't love you.
You
Yeah.
can love possessions, or you can love your possessions, even by the definition of the word love is the urge to share the same space for no reason at all. So to share with who? If I do it with me, I'm already me, so who am I sharing space with? It
True.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
If the
Absolutely.
definition, our definition of love is the urge to share the same space for no reason at all, okay?
Yeah.
This is how I define love. So it means there is something that I love and me, and I want to share the same space for no reason
Hmm.
at all. Okay. So, but if it is me, who am I going to share space with?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It just doesn't make sense from any angle. If you actually look at that and not robotically repeat what other people say, oh, I need to love myself. And it's wonderful. Why? Because it's an invitation to reduce responsibility for everything.
Hmm.
Now I
Hmm.
want to love myself, and it's impossible. So I drop everything else. I drop the responsibility for everything else.
I see.
It's actually an invitation to reduce responsibility. And most people, at one point of their life, agree with it because they became so unethical. So they very much like to reduce responsibility. And you will see that the first time that you came to the conclusion that you need to love yourself was very shortly after you've done something really bad. You committed the sin, and because you committed the sin, the explanation, instead of taking responsibility for the sin you committed, is, oh, now I need to think about myself. So
Hmm.
let's say I stole from you. I'm working for you and I stole from you. Okay, I'm your employee, and I invested many years and I was very productive. And you'll see that I will say, or I may say, one of the justification is, you know what, I need to think about myself. I've done so much for him, and he didn't give me what, even a portion of what I gave him. So I need to think about myself. And of course, it's right that I'm stealing from him.
Hmm. Hmm.
Otherwise, why a person would steal from someone else? He thinks that now he need to think about himself.
Yeah, I see.
It's really
Amazing. Wow. Yeah.
unbelievable.
Amazing. Yeah, it is. It is amazing. Wow. And yeah, Kapil said, wow, wonderful. Christine, aloha. And
Right.
okay, your wellness for life is Anne from Success Engineering. Okay, hi, Anne. Okay,
Right.
great. So now let's jump into the topic of loneliness. So, loneliness is something that can really make somebody feel almost like, what's the point of having like what's the point of creating a life if I'm going to enjoy it alone, option A? Or again, I said that there's a situation that you do have friends and you do have maybe even a spouse or whatever, and you feel lonely. Also, a lot of times there's entrepreneurs or people that are working hard and they feel lonely as well. But let's start with the situation that somebody is struggling to find love or a significant other, and they feel like, if I don't have a spouse, like, what's my point of, like, I need someone in my life. I don't want to do the be alone till I'm 80.
Okay. So loneliness is created by you. That's
Okay.
number one. It's created
Okay.
by you. It
Meaning
doesn't
what?
have. It's not that people don't want to be with you. You're pushing them away.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
not lonely because someone hates you, or because you don't look good, or you are not blonde. You
Mm-hmm.
are lonely because you push people away. It's really important to understand. And what happened is, you have some kind of a fake reality and you push into a direction that gets you away from people. So let's say, I'll give you an example. Let's say that you don't, something very mundane, something very physical. Let's say that you think that the best thing to do is to be dirty.
Okay.
It's not important to clean. It's not important how you look. And you think that this is the best way.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not in agreement with the rest of the society, people will go away from you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
By the way, if people that are dirty and smell bad don't do it by mistake, they actually trying to prevent them, they trying to push themselves away from other people. They prevent people from getting closer. And if you think about it, in old days, when there was this medicine man, or the wise man of the tribe, when someone would steal, they would put the whole people in a line, and he will get and look at people very closely. But actually, what he will do, he will smell them, because people that do something bad try to push people away from them, and they start to smell bad.
Mm. Oh,
This
wow.
is really amazing. You're
Mhm.
trying to disconnect, to be lonely. So you're trying to disconnect as an active, as a more causative way, and as it's deteriorate, you say, oh, I'm lonely. You justify it for why you're not doing something about you being away by saying, I am lonely, because you cannot fix the actual problem. You committed the sin.
I see.
Just again, this is
Okay.
really fast.
Yeah.
So this is me, and I'm a baby. And as a baby, I love everyone. I go to everyone. I'm very easy to go with anyone. Someone come and give me a candy, and I give him my life.
Hmm.
It's very.
Hmm.
I just want to live with people, and people see me, and regardless of how I look, even if I'm deformed, people like me and want to be with me
Hmm. Yeah.
as a baby, because I
Hmm.
don't push people away.
Yeah.
As I grow up, you'll see that at one point you make your mind about people that they're bad. Why you make your mind about people that they're bad? Because you've done something against them.
Hmm. Hmm.
The
Yeah.
only
Amazing.
reason someone is bad, the only reason you don't like someone is because you've done something against that person.
Yeah. Well, you would think though that just a moment there, you would think that somebody would say, "No, I don't like people because they've betrayed me, or because I've loved, 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 and then they let me down, or whatever. I don't know. They did something to me, actually."
Okay, so as we said, you cannot love yourself, and no one can do something to you. They can do something to your possession. So if I have a car and someone scratched my car, I have now two options. The option number one is the useless one. Anyone can scratch my car. And the option
Okay.
number two, I'm so good that no one can scratch my car. And even if they did, not a problem. I have 77,000 cars. So this is a scratched. It's already 3 days old. It's about time that I replace it.
Okay, but somebody that says, "Look, I have one car. It's I saved up my life for
Yes,
this."
I understand. You are useless. So, of course, you'll have a problem, because if you're trying to protect, you will fail. You are not living. You're
Okay,
trying
when
not, you are not driving the car, you are protecting the car. So, thank God that you maybe realize that you are protecting a piece of a dead thing, which is called the car.
yes, I see, but so a couple questions. Most people, okay, the average person is not in the top 1% in the world, okay, as we know. That's why there's the top 1%. And for most people, when they buy a car or a new suit or something that they've worked really hard for, it is an important thing for them. Now, if you say to somebody, "But you're useless," two things. Number one, what do you mean by that? And number two, that could be like, like what you're saying, I'm useless. Like, what?
If
So,
you
what
need
do
to,
you mean by that?
okay, anything you need to protect is you admitting that you are weak. True or false?
Okay. Anything I need to protect, I'm admitting I'm weak. So if I need to protect,
Let's say,
um,
I have
yeah,
$10 billion.
okay, yeah, then you don't need to protect your money.
Do I need to protect $100,
No,
or 1,000, or 10,000, or 100,000? Not really. It's nothing,
no.
because
N-
you will not know $10 billion. You will not know 100,000, because the interest is $100,000 per second. So you cannot even follow it up.
Okay, yeah. So wait, so just for that, so what should someone do if not to protect?
1 second. So 1 second. So
Okay,
it
fine.
means that because you created so much, you're not protecting. You're using the money to help you creating.
Okay, okay,
Okay. So the moment I start to protect, I cannot create. The moment that I start to protect, I admitted that I'm weak. And at that moment, the moment that I admitted that I'm weak, I will be weak.
okay. I see. So that makes sense to me. I get that. Where?
So let's take the other side. Let's take the other side. Yes, let's take someone
Okay,
that has on his whole money, everything he has is $1,000.
okay. But just
He's
before that, wait. So I will get to the example of somebody with 1,000. One quick question: somebody that has 1 billion, they're not just going to leave their money and their gold out on the street for someone to take. They're still going to use a bank or put their things in a vault or whatever.
not from the viewpoint that I need to protect it because I'm afraid, but I'm
Hmm.
caused. I'm putting it there so it's accessible, so I can do with that something that I want to do with that.
Okay.
And of course, it's obvious that I don't want anyone to steal it from me, but I'm not worried, because even if someone will steal from me, I can make so much more. It's not a
Okay.
problem.
So it's not like
And
in
you
a fearful
people,
state. Yeah.
yeah, you see that people that have a lot of money easily donate. Why?
Hmm.
Why do they donate? Because it's not such a big thing. I can make much more. But someone that have $1,000 and you tell him, please donate $5, they would think 70 times,
True. True.
because they don't admit it, but they know for sure that they are weak, that the money do not belong to them.
Hmm.
This $1,000 do not belong to them. It's going to be disappearing any moment.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
cannot keep $1,000. I cannot keep the relationship. I cannot have.
Hmm. I see.
So when you cannot have, what you will do is you will protect, and the more you will protect, the worse you will get. And
Got
again,
it.
it's everything in this universe. If you are not acting causatively, you are actually causatively pushing yourself down.
Wow. Yeah, I
If you're
can
not
see that.
acting causatively, you actively, causatively pushing yourself and everyone else down. Because if I need to protect, I cannot help other people. Who am I? My viewpoint on others. My viewpoint is very bad on others because I cannot help others. What am I trying to do? Help myself. God help you. Even He
Wow.
say no, that's not okay.
Yeah, 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 I see. Okay, great. So okay, just a question here from Instagram, and let's see. Caleb Jordan 14. Can I please get a birthday wish? Yes, happy birthday.
Happy
And
birthday.
wishing
God.
you, yeah, yeah, how old? And wishing you a productive and amazing year ahead, the best yet. Okay,
Yeah.
Anna Niona said, "What if I feel like I need to protect my kids as a mother?"
Yeah. So you'll see that your kids are doomed.
Okay.
And I'll explain.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I need to protect my kids, it's mean I will violate the first thing that a parent should have as a purpose for his kids, which is for them to become self-governed. So if I protect you, I need to govern you.
Mm-hmm.
So if I
Okay.
protect you, I tell you, don't do this, be careful of that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, which means I'm telling you, look, everything is dangerous, which means you are very weak. Nothing is dangerous other than not being caused. Take a child that born in the middle of Africa, and he just born into snakes and lions and leopards and whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
for him it's totally normal. The parents don't tell him be careful of that because this is normal. This is what expected. This
Yeah.
is what he expect. This is the expected environment. So it's not a difficult thing for him. But for me, if you drop me in the middle of Africa and this is not my expected environment, everything will be frightening. Like I will be frightening, and you will see that I will actually, because fear is a state of imperception. I will be afraid of the things that are not really dangerous, and I will not be afraid of the things that are dangerous, and that's why I will be eaten alive in the first day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Will
That's true.
always
I can
I
see
will
that.
habitually choose the wrong target. I
Yeah.
will not really realize this is dangerous and this is not, because if I'm afraid, I'm blind.
Mm-hmm.
So fear is an unwillingness to communicate. So obviously, I don't see what really is dangerous. And you'll see that people that are afraid of more and more and more and more and more things because they realize that they don't see, they cannot see. So whatever they're afraid of, still they're getting hit. So they need to be
True.
afraid of more things.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
see.
yeah,
Anna says, but you still can't just leave a baby out in the woods or the jungle to fight for itself, or even aside from that, my I would add to that, like you're not gonna just let the kid run into the road or something, right?
yeah, of course, but I'm not afraid.
Okay, so the viewpoint is not of being
No,
afraid. So
no, no,
how do you? What's the
I'm not
balance?
afraid. I'm not afraid. I know that I'm cause over the lions. So the way to handle the lions is not to let them come in, and I'm not leaving the kid outside of the gate. So of course not, but not because I'm afraid, because I know this is the pro-survival action to take. It's not
Hmm.
from a fear viewpoint, but from a causative viewpoint. Of course, I'm building a house to protect against the storm.
Elements. Yeah.
Yeah, not because I'm afraid, because I'm smart and causative, and I'm going to control the elements, and I'm not going to bow to them. I'm going to make them bow to me. So if I need to build a house, I'll build a house, and if I need to drill a tunnel through the mountain, I will. But I will not be afraid of the mountain.
I see. So basically, the viewpoint is this. It's basically saying, look, I will create an environment that the child can be a child. I'll create a generally safe environment, and I'm not going to throw the kid into a dangerous space, but I'm not going to make him feel like protected. And then there are kids that are becoming, 12, 13, 14 years old, and it is time for them to, let's say, go out and, I don't know, go hang out with their friends and be independent and things, and then the parents will start to protect them there too, which is too much. So basically the viewpoint is, don't be fearful, create an environment that the child can thrive, and let them fall and get hurt and whatever in a controlled way. It's part of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. So basically, I say the only danger to the child is not to give him enough danger.
Hmm. Hmm.
In Sparta, by the age of, or also in Rome, by the age of 13, children were going to fight.
Hmm.
By
Hmm.
the age of 13, they were
Yeah.
going to war,
Yeah.
and they became men by the age of 13.
Hmm.
13, you get the idea. So
Yeah.
what is this thing that you take a person and by the age of 14, his mom is still protecting him?
Right. I see. I see. That's very true.
He
Yeah.
still lives
Okay.
with his mom by the age of 40. Excuse me.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Yeah, so you need to give them a lot of danger, control danger, basically. Put them in environments that they can thrive. That's why a lot of parents will create like jungle gyms in the house or outside and let the kids go and fall and hurt. That, like, it's part of life. It's part of letting them live.
Will Nothing will happen to them until you don't start to protect them.
Mm,
The body is built to face a life-threatening situation 3, 4, 5 times per day.
hmm. Hmm.
It's really that's, and
Yeah,
if it doesn't, it become weak and weak and weak and weak and weaker.
yeah, I see. Yeah,
So,
true.
okay, fine. So in modern days, there's no life-threatening situations every single second because you are not aware. It's not that it's not there, but they make you
Hmm.
not aware. But
Mm,
the truth is that if you will realize that you can, that nothing is a problem, you will expand your space, you will go further, you will reach. And the more you believe that you need to be careful, the less you are alive. Because how alive are you as much as you communicate? What if I communicate only with this microphone? I'm not really alive. I'm lonely.
hmm.
I'm very, very lonely. But if I realize that nothing can hurt me, something can hurt my possession. Okay, something can happen to my body, but it's worth the body because I can get a new body. It's not a problem, but I cannot get a new me.
Yeah.
When people start to protect the possessions, they become useless, and you'll see that even you don't get old because, and so you stop moving. You stop moving, and so you get old.
Hmm.
So when you're protected, it's mean let me move less, let me move less. It's dangerous. So at the age of 3, the guy is 300 years old because he's being so protected. He's not moving.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen that 100%. I want to get to circle back to the topic of that loneliness specifically, but Anna had a question. Isn't it considered irresponsible to just spend all your money, not protecting it? Let's say at the end of the month, I don't save or invest money. I just buy until I have $0 left. I mean, I
Yeah.
think kind of you've kind of covered it since she
I'll
asked
explain.
that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but I'll explain specifically about money. Again, it's the viewpoint. I can set aside money in order to buy a new house, and that's not a problem because I'm not saving, I'm investing into the future.
Yeah.
Uh, and that will be a very at one level. But on the other hand, I can create so much, which I think that this is the job of the husband, is to create so much money that the wife cannot spend all of it, even if she wants.
Hmm. Hmm. Awesome.
Are you with me?
Yeah, and Anna said yes, covered. Okay, perfect. So then circling back to the example, like I know a girl that's actually, a really smart, beautiful, fantastic girl, like really outgoing. Anybody that knows her likes her, but she's struggling to get into a relationship, and it's really killing her. Like she can't seem to get into a meaningful relationship, or how do you meet someone? And it's like that's her,
She
and she feels really lonely.
Yeah, and she it's so first of all, the first lie is that she feel lonely. She doesn't feel lonely. She actually create the feeling of loneliness. Why? If I'll put a gun to her head, one thing, she would not feel lonely.
Okay, at that moment, yes, of course, fine.
Course, because now nothing to protect. There's no, she's not protecting all this thing, but there is an actual real gain. I can do something about it. So she's doing something in emergency. You're doing something because it's a moment of heightened willingness and lower barriers. So
Okay.
you're doing something about it. So if you are lonely, it's because unbeknown to you, you're operating on fake reality. Fake reality, a piece of information you're 100% sure is correct, but when you use it, it doesn't bring the expected result. And if you will look at those people that are lonely, you will see on the behavior that they're doing something based on what they believe. They're doing something, they have a fake reality that causes them to behave in certain way that no one can be with them because they're pushing them away.
I
The
see.
automatic thing is people want to get together.
Yeah.
Automatic. If I talk to you, I will agree with you about something. Yes, there will be communication. I will agree with you
Hmm.
about something. I'll find something that I agree with you, and I will want to be with you more time.
Hmm.
If I don't want to be with you more time, is because I misunderstand you, my my cause, or I cause you to misunderstand me, my cause, and by
Hmm.
that I push you away.
Hmm. Yeah,
Feeling is broken, space is being created only by someone pushing you, only by you pushing someone away.
I see.
Someone cannot get away because I can always go after you,
Hmm.
but
I
I
see.
can push you away.
I see. So these people are somehow pushing, even without realizing it. There's some fake reality that they have that's actually actively pushing people away, and they need to figure what that thing is that they're doing out.
It's what they're doing is they are always, unbeknown to them, they're hiding something. They've done something bad. They don't, that is justified. So it's not bad, is from their viewpoint. And what they can see, how do they can see that they've done something really, really bad? They're critical towards people. Why they're not, why is this lady not with you? Let's say you are not married. Why she's not with you? Because she thinks that something is not right with you. Why she's not with him? Because she's thinking that something is wrong with him. He doesn't like me. Something wrong with him. Never mind how she color it.
I see.
Why she's not with some, because if she would see the good in people with people, she would want to be. She will have
Mm.
7,000 people and that want her, and she will want everyone, and it will be just a matter of who do I want to create a relationship with, who do I want to
Yeah.
create future with.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, 100%. And
But
and
if you look at her, you will see that you can spot what is she doing. That I spoke to someone
mm,
today. I helped someone today that really, really, really lonely, and she told me, "Look, I'm extremely lonely, and this guy is bad, and this guy is bad, and this people and people don't understand." And of course, I'm getting angry with them, and of course, this is so outrageous. Who would want to be with you?
mhm.
Who to be with you? You're pushing them away. If
Yeah.
they're so broken, if they're so broken from your viewpoint, you don't want broken things, but you're telling me no, but I want to be with them. I'm looking for someone, but everyone is broken.
Mhm.
The
Mhm.
basic idea is like that. Everyone has a fault. Everyone has 1, 2, 5, 70 faults. Okay.
Yeah.
The fault of other people are only your faults.
Sorry, the fault of other people. Oh, I see. Are only it's what you view as you what the faults you see in other people are actually the faults you have.
That's correct. Otherwise, you will not see them. Let's say there is a fault that called, and there's a method, there's a, in psychology, there's a behavior that called findakutsi.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very, very well-known phenomena, findakutsi. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Who, can you see it in other people?
No.
No. Why? Because you don't do it.
Mm-hmm. Or because I don't know what it is.
Which means you don't do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you cannot do something that you don't know what it is. You first have to know, and
Uh-huh.
then you understand
Okay.
it. If you don't know
Let's
what is painting, if you don't know what is painting, can you paint?
no, I can't. But let's say that I spot let's say that I see somebody and I go, this guy, every time he gets into business, he steals money from his partners. And I know for a fact I don't do that. But I can spot it in him and say, look, he's doing it. It's not okay.
Then not a problem. You'll be able to fix it. You'll be able to say that he's stealing the
I
money.
see. So it doesn't end there. It doesn't end with blame.
It will not affect you, and you will end up closer to him because you helped him. And you will see that you will tell him, look, everything is okay. You stole money from me. I understand. Of course, I want you to take responsibility for you, not so much for me, because I would create more money. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Nothing changed in my viewpoint on you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And if something did change in my viewpoint on you, it means that I'm stealing, maybe not money, maybe I'm stealing time from people, maybe I'm stealing ideas, maybe I'm stealing something. I'm stealing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I see.
The
Got it.
only reason you'll be critical towards someone is because you're doing something similar or you've done something similar to others and you don't take responsibility for it. So you become critical. Criticism is just an indication of I am not responsible in that area. Otherwise, you'll do something about it. Criticism is the opposite of effectiveness. So if I'm
Mm-hmm.
critical towards you, I'm saying you are not okay, which means I can do nothing about it. So I promise I'm asking you, please do something about it because I'm useless.
Mm-hmm. I see. Got it. Okay, makes sense. And then Marielle asked, "Is there a different type of loneliness?" Which we're kind of covering the different types. So, like for example, my next question, and it's actually Anna's question
What
too.
do you
But
think there's different type of loneliness?
for example, the next question here that Anna has is, "How about being in a relationship or surrounded by all your friends or family and still feeling lonely?" It's like a kind of a
Because
different loneliness.
it's the same. It's the same loneliness
Okay.
because you push people away. They can bring their body to you, but you push them away. So
Mm-hmm.
you ignore the body. So the body can be there, but there will be no communication. So there will be no agreement. So there will be no affinity.
Mm-hmm. I see.
So loneliness do not mean affinity. It's not lack of affinity, yes?
Yeah, I see.
Loneliness is the manifestation once you reduce your responsibility so much that now you say, oh, I'm lonely,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
which means
Yeah.
I can do nothing about it. Look what happened to me.
Mhm.
No, it's not. You're creating the loneliness. People can be in you can sleep with someone in the same bed and still be lonely. Why? Because you're pushing them away. You're in disagreement with them. So you don't
I
want to
see.
talk to them.
Okay, yeah, so there would be disagreement. And then what about a situation like I learned when I was in South Africa at 19 and there was no one there and I was solo and blah blah blah. I was theoretically I would have been like lonely, but I actually really enjoyed kind of being solo. I enjoyed being kind of just hanging out and doing my own thing. It was totally fine for me. Of course, I wanted to create relationships and friendships and I eventually did.
Mhm.
But what's the difference there? Like for me, I have no problem actually. I had no problem kind of being lonely, but I was also ready to like make relationships.
Yeah, because you
I didn't think
cause,
it was lonely. Yeah.
because you cause, and there is an easiness which is, oh, I don't know anyone here. Okay, good. So what can I do about it?
Right. Yeah.
This is a different viewpoint than, oh, I'm lonely, no one likes me. No, 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 I'm not lonely. I don't do what I need to do. I don't go out. I eat too much. I start to roll down. So if I roll down, I cannot actually meet people because I'm going away from everyone. I cannot stop myself.
I see. Okay. Okay. And then that makes sense. And then here on Instagram, Anna Anna Neona said, first of all, where can I buy your book of knowledge? So yeah, we need to have a book, but what you can do is sign up to our programs, and that's better than a book of knowledge. So just write to us. Just email me, gal@gprosperity.com, gal, G-A-L, at gprosperity.com. I will happily show you where to get started. And Anna Neona also asked, please give me the formula to grow the gap between spending and earning. I will make much more money, but then we'll also find ways to spend more money. I want to make so much money that it's hard to spend.
Okay, good. So the first thing in the formula is like that. You need to decide that you spend only what you already made, which
Mhm.
means if last week I made $100 and my expenses is $20, so I paid the expenses and I have $80 left. I'm going to spend only this $80, but I will spend it only if I don't spend it actually. What I do, I invest it. What does it mean, invest it? I buy something of value to me. What is of value to me? It means that it will bring me more money than it cost me.
Mhm.
So imagine that a person is a farmer, okay? And a farmer have a few seeds and he put the seeds into the field and the field grows and he get out potatoes, okay? And he
Mhm.
gets all the potatoes and he eat all the potatoes. He will not have seeds for the next season, yes?
Exactly. Yeah.
But imagine that he said, okay, fine, this is the potatoes that I made. Now I'm going to use some, yes, to eat, and some I'm going to sell in order to buy better quality seeds. And this time I will put them in the ground and I will take care of them even more. So I will create more. And every cycle I will create more and more and more. So the basic idea is that you spend based on what you made, not based on what you need.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
spend based on what you made. And you spend only in the direction of making more. And this is sound about money, but the same thing is for relationship. So I spend, which means not spending, but actually invest only based on what I made. So I see what worked. I see what worked. This behavior worked and this behavior do not work. So I spend only in the direction of something that bring me better behavior, and I measure what is the result, and based on that I invest more and more and more in the direction of improvement. And I
Mhm.
never say that is God, that because of God the plants did not grow. It's because I did not take care of them.
Mhm. I see.
It is because I was not aware enough. It's because I did not understand enough.
Yeah.
So the basic principle is uh, you make money because you help someone, and if you have as much money as you help, so money is a measurement of how much you helped. You cannot help if you're afraid.
Mhm. Mhm.
So fear is the enemy of help, because I need to be willing, I need to be courageous in order to help. Help do not mean to give without return. Help is only help when I give in return for something. And once I understand that, I start to help. I get money in, or I get return in. It can be love, money, understanding, admiration, whatever I want the income. And then I spend less than I made.
I see.
And I
Yeah, that's
spend it
amazing.
of making more. That's the whole
That's
philosophy around the finance in 2.5 minutes.
yeah, I was
If you
gonna say that's
understand
gold.
money, yes.
What'd you say? Oh, if you understand that, you'll print money. Yes, yeah, it's literally. I was gonna say that's a golden lesson. Like that's unbelievable.
Mhm.
Amazing, 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 amazing. Okay, so we're coming near the end. I think in on the subject of loneliness, if I were to summarize it, and you can add to it, of course. Basically, if somebody's feeling lonely, even if they can't find a relationship or whatever. The first thing is that there's some things that they've done that are being hidden. That's something that can be handled. Additionally, there.
Love, loneliness is not some kind of a powder. It's
Uh-huh.
something that you create. It's
Hmm.
not an accident of birth. It's not your body defining. You push people away, that's loneliness, and you bring people in, that's love.
I see. Yes. And so that pushing people away was going to be actually the next point, is often done without you knowing how you're doing it, but you are doing it somehow due to fake realities, which are pieces of information that you're sure are right, but when you use them, they don't bring the expected results. You don't have enough relationships, you don't have the expected results. And
Mhm.
and then basically the loneliness is a feeling that you create, and long story short, it's handleable by removing fake realities, handling some areas in the past that you've done, and changing the viewpoint.
Yep.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, this was amazing. I know we're coming to the end now. You are doing something that I think is relevant to bring up, which is called the extreme wisdom. And this is a new series of life changing handlings. Basically, a lot of people have extreme problems, and there's extreme wisdom that's required to solve extreme problems. That's why they haven't gone away. They're so extreme. So tell us a little bit about what you're doing with that program.
Okay. So the name of the program is Extreme Wisdom, and it is appropriate, but most people misunderstand it and they think it is my extreme wisdom. It's not my extreme wisdom. I'm
Uh-huh.
actually showing you that you have an extreme wisdom that you don't
Uh-huh.
actually aware of. So it's not that I'm going to give you extreme wisdom. I cannot. You already know. The spirit is this thing that knows. But I'm going to show you that you have this extreme wisdom that you're using extreme force to hide.
Oh,
And
wow.
once
Interesting.
and once you release your extreme wisdom, you don't need to love yourself because you are so this like you are perfect. There's nothing to love. It's perfection. It's like 100%, like nothing to love. You have so much. You're a billionaire. You can donate now.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to worry about the $5 that you give.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
So the program is actually designed to take you step by step. Every month we will handle a different area, and the program is designed to get you to realize that you have you are not you have you are all the wisdom in the world. You don't need to connect to a source of knowledge. I hear people saying, oh, I need to connect to a source of knowledge. I'm going to take ayahuasca to connect to a source of knowledge. To connect to a source of knowledge, if I need to give you the knowledge, or ayahuasca need to give you a knowledge, or something else, it means that you are useless. You are still an effect. You still
Hmm.
effect, because if I will close the tap on the knowledge, then that's it, finished. Yes. So
Right.
this
Right. You're so
source of,
reliant.
yes. So
Hmm.
there's no source of knowledge that you need to connect to. You need to disconnect from the lies, so you will realize that the only source there is you.
Hmm. Wow, that's amazing. I like that you're going to show that you have the extreme wisdom. That's
Yes.
major.
Not
That's yeah.
It's not getting extreme wisdom. That's immediately, because most people are affected. They immediately say, oh, show me, do to me, do to me, do for me, do this for me. No, you're the source of wisdom. I'm going to help other people. I'm already having everything. There's nothing that I can know that I don't already know. How can I teach you about Chikapuka Piki? I cannot teach you. I need to find something that you already know. What is chi? Oh, chi means that. Let's assume that you know what it is. What is puka? Puka means, you already know that. Only if you already know can I teach you about this whole thing, which is combination of what you already know. You just didn't know that you know.
Right. Right.
So if I
Totally.
would teach you about an angle, okay, just trigonometry. If there was no angles that you saw around, will be anyone be able to teach you about angles? No. You have to
Mhm.
know there is an angle that I can tell you this is called an angle.
I see. Yeah. So it's always backed by something that you actually already know.
Yeah, because if I tell you Chikachukapuki is the best thing in the universe, you go into your mind, you say, do I know the Chukapukachuki?
Mm.
No. So you say, no, I don't agree.
Right. Yeah.
You
Hmm.
do that all the time, nonstop, which means you already know the extreme wisdom is in you. And if you need to connect to some kind of an external source of knowledge that give you something, it is always damaging because it's not you that creating the knowledge. The purpose is for you to invent the knowledge. Everything around here used to be an idea that came from you. Otherwise, you will not be able to perceive it. Otherwise, it will not be true for you.
Amazing. Wow. Yeah. I've already seen bits of the extreme wisdom, and it is unbelievable. And I love that you're going to take specific topics and just like boom, handle. Next topic, boom, handle it. And then people are just going to get these unbelievable tools weekly. It's like, it's like such a cool structure. And for anybody that wants to join, the way it's set up is this: classes are going to be 1 to 2 hours long. They're online. You'll get 2 replays in the following week if you couldn't make it. Monthly subscription is $497 per month, which is amazing. It's like $125 a class. Or you can get it for $2,895 for the year, which is like $58 a class. It's nothing. And if you're interested, by the way, that price is going up because it's honestly too cheap. But you can get the first lesson to get a taste of the extreme wisdom for $29. And if you get that $29 lesson, the nice thing is you lock in the current price that I just told you. So even if it doubles, you will still have that price I just said by locking it in now for $29. You'll join the first lesson, you'll get a feel, and then that's it.
And of course, because I know that you have the extreme wisdom, that you are the extreme wisdom, and you don't need me to give it to you, but I just need to convince you that it's actually you need to leave all these lies, all this oh you need to love yourself and all of those nonsense. If you by the end of the lesson you don't think that oh wow that's amazing, which means I'm amazing, not me, Mayor, you are
Yeah,
amazing.
exactly. Yeah,
Yes, you don't have this thing wow, then full 100% money back guarantee.
amazing. Yeah.
Simple.
Unbelievable. It's really exciting. I can't wait for that series to start. If you want to get that lesson for $29 or to lock in the monthly price right now or the yearly, it's gprosperity.com/extreme. gprosperity.com/extreme. And it's going to
If
be
you want,
amazing.
there's another website. There's a better website, which
Yeah,
is
tell
with
us.
G
Uh-huh.
Prosperity
Yeah, wow. Yeah, please. Yeah, please give it to us. /
/ extreme.
extreme, extreme. Exactly.
Extreme.
Yeah. That's great. This was awesome. Kapil said Mayor helps in connecting the dots and solving the puzzles of life, and even much more beyond this. Yeah. Ashley said, wow, amazing. Avi
Thank
Budar is here. Hi.
Hi,
Harold,
Avi.
yes.
How are you?
Hi, hi. And Kapil said, Gal, you're the best podcast host for Mayor, and you both are beyond amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Amazing.
you.
This was great. I think that
Mhm.
anybody that actually listens to this will immediately think, okay, I got to listen to it again. And it
Mhm.
will be wow, wow, wow for anyone. So if you love this, please share it, leave a comment, like, subscribe, get more of this because we do this every week or almost every week. And it is really powerful, probably the most high value podcast uh, I know of, and I know of many. This is really powerful. So thank you for all the
Thank
knowledge.
you. Thank you, Babala. I love you. And
Yeah.
thank you, everyone, for watching. And we will see you next week.
Yes. Same time,
May
same place.
and May I will not meet you because I'll meet not the current you. I'll meet more of you.
Hmm. Yeah, I
So
like that wish.
become more of you, more extreme. Don't be afraid, be extreme.
I love that. I love that wish. Okay, to
I
that,
love
thank you.
it.
Love you, Abba. Mwah. Thank you all. That was
Bye,
fantastic.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.